April 15th, 1986, tax day. And what a tax day it was. I was up in the attic part of this flat I used to rent. I used to go up the stairs and sleep up there and everything, and I heard this tromping up the stairs. Who could that be? Dun, 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 dun. We're police officers. Dun, 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 dun. What are you doing in my house? Dun, da, da, dun, da, dun, da, da. You are under suspicion of trafficking in harmful matter. Harmful matter? What's that? Can you imagine any matter more harmful than finding a cop in your bedroom? And then going on down the stairs into the main part of the place and finding it's not just one cop, not just two cops, not just three cops, not just four, not just five. 9 cops were busy tearing my whole flat to pieces. I felt like it was a DEA drug raid or something, or like I'd walked into one of them William Casey-inspired made-for-TV movies about how the KGB comes in and ransacks Sakharov's apartment and throws his stuff all over the place and runs off with his private mail. Well, there were 2 cops going through my address and phone book page by page, comparing names. I mean, if any of you ever sent me anything and I put you in my book, smile, you're on candid camera now. Since it wasn't just San Francisco cops who were tearing my house to pieces, 3 of the 9 cops were from Los Angeles. I mean, I don't think I have to tell you, they're one of the most violent police forces in America, if not the world. And I was asking, well, what is this harmful matter? Come on, what is this? If you kept me under surveillance half as good as I know you can, you'll know there ain't no drugs in my place. And you'll know there ain't no guns or Uzis under the bed, contrary to Governor George Deukmejian's report about how punk is a gang phenomenon. So I find out that what it takes 9 cops to tear my whole house apart to find the booty, the harmful matter, is a record album. Frankenchrist by my old band Dead Kennedys. And inside that record album was a painting by Swiss surrealist master H.R. Giger. Anybody here not know who Giger is? The guy who won the Oscar for designing the set to Alien and designed the monsters, and he's a recognized master, but they really wanted his ass. I mean, one of the LA guys was going, "Where's the guy who did this painting? Where is he? Where is he?" "He's in Switzerland." I mean, I was scared for my life. I go into the kitchen wondering what's going on, and there's the other LA Vice guy pawing through these promotional copies of the records, some of the records he'd released on Alternative Tentacles. Finds one by the Butthole Surfers. "Are you involved with them too?" This was interesting. This was scary. I mean, a 45-year-old LA Vice Squad narc who knew who the Butthole Surfers were. I mean, I don't think it would be because he had hip kids or something. Or could it be some of these cops have been stalking our whole underground scene for a long, long time? So I'm whisked back into the other part of the house where they're going through my mail and going through the address book, and really scared by this time. I mean, I hear the drawers opening and shutting upstairs, not knowing whether they're putting drugs in my clothes or planting a gun there so they say they shot me or self-defense or something like that. I'm plopped down in a chair with nothing but a bathrobe on. 2 LA cops are circling around me like sharks. There's one really big, mean one, the meanest one, this Robert Mitchum lookalike, this Robert Mitchum wannabe. You'll get about a year. Somebody shut this guy up so I don't have to listen to him. While the other one is playing good cop, saying, "Do you like being in a band? Do you make a lot of money?" You know, trying to coax information out of me, like who owns the car outside, who owns the building, things like that. Then in comes one of the San Francisco Vice narcs. He's got his Elliot Ness trench coat on and his pinstripes, the whole deal. Kind of an alarmed look on his face, though. He comes in. "What are all those pictures of missing milk carton kids doing on your kitchen wall? Do you know where they are?" I felt like saying, yeah, I'm John Wayne Gacy, and they're all buried downstairs. So finally, after 2.5 hours of this nonstop terror, and believe me, having that many cops just swarming around you, just waiting for any excuse to pound you or blow your way, it's a subtle form of rape, and boy, do they know it. After about 2.5 hours, they finally, between the 9 of them, they had what they wanted. 3 copies of the Frankenchrist album, 3 extra Giger posters, my private mail, and business ledgers, which they took and then didn't send back later, not even Xeroxes as required by law. And by that time, they'd also raided the Alternative Tentacles and Mordam Records, a little warehouse office space we had, and a couple of the cops were holding up DOA t-shirts showing themselves off, and one of them found the 4x6 chrome slide of the Giger painting we'd gotten from his agent in Switzerland. All right, we got it. This is the smoking gun. We've got it. We've got him now. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Forgot to take it with him. But nevertheless, 2 months later, June 2nd, 1986, the day before Election Day, I found out that me and 4 other people were all charged by the Los Angeles City Attorney's Office with 1 count each of distributing harmful matter to minors. They even charged a 67-year-old man whose crime against humanity was owning the record pressing plant that stamped out the vinyl and collated the discs. They even charged him. We were looking at a maximum year in jail, $2,000 fine because of what we said with a record album. This is America?